Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's, and today I've made tea cakes, both plain and lemon. If you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, what you need is 2.5 cups of flour, and it's just plain regular flour. You need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 cup of butter. I like mine softened when I'm baking. A cup of sugar, 2 eggs beaten, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 tablespoon of milk. Optional: lemon extract, cinnamon. Okay, you need a large bowl to mix it in and your hand mixer. Plastic wrap to cover it because this is going to have to sit overnight. Baking sheets, and I'm cheating, of course. I use parchment paper because I'm a very lazy cook and I don't like extra cleaning. And you're going to need a cookie cutter. This is about a 2.5 inch round. You don't have to use one that big, or you can use one bigger. That's up to you. And then you're going to need some flour to roll this stuff out. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sift the flour, the salt, and the baking powder together. Okay, I'm sifting the flour. And the salt and baking powder all together. And just stir that up nice and well enough. Doesn't have to be 100% because we're going to be mixing it all up. Okay, and another bowl. I'm going to cream the butter, the sugar, and the eggs together. Okay, I'm going to beat up the sugar and the butter, and I will gradually add the beaten eggs. I'm going to beat this until it's nice and fluffy, and then I'm going to add the vanilla and the milk to it, and then we're going to add all of it together. That's nice and fluffy, and now I'm going to add that to the flour. Okay, I've got the flour and the wet ingredients mixed together, and at this point, you normally, if you want them plain, you would cover them with plastic wrap and put them in the refrigerator for several hours or overnight. What I'm going to do is take some of this, and I'm putting it back in the original bowl that I mixed the wet ingredients with. And this is about half. And I'm going to add a little lemon extract to this. I'm going to put about 1/4 teaspoon of the lemon extract in there, and I'm going to beat this up. And if, like I said, the other thing that's optional for this is cinnamon. You can mix it in with part of this. You can go even more. That's up to you. But this time I'm just doing the lemon and the plain. So I'm going to get these mixed up, and I'm going to get them covered, and they're going to go in the refrigerator overnight. Okay, and before I mix it up, so I don't get the two confused, I'm going to add some lemon yellow food coloring. And this isn't necessary, this is just something that I want to do so I don't get them mixed up. And that should be more than enough. If I need more, I'll just add more. It actually looks pretty good, but I think I'm going to add just a little bit more because I don't know for sure how much it's going to change once it's baked. And I don't think I'm going to get confused on which is the plain and which is the lemon. Okay, I'm going to cover this and with the plastic wrap, and this is going in the refrigerator overnight also. And we'll be back. Okay, I've got the board lightly floured. And I'm cutting this in half, and I'm going to use half at one time. Flour on top of that. And I'm going to roll this out to about a ½ inch thick. And then I'm just going to cut these out like you do cookies. And I'm just putting them on the parchment paper covered cookie sheets. And the oven is preheating at 350 degrees. And I'm going to be baking these 12 to 15 minutes just until the edges are lightly browned. I'll be back after I'm done cutting all these and rolling them all out. Okay, I got the first batch ready to go into the oven, and that's going in at 350 degrees, and I'm going to check these after 12 minutes. It says 12 to 15. Just until the edges are lightly brown. Okay, it's been 12 minutes, and I just took them out of the oven, and they're lightly browned. And I'm going to let these cool down just a little bit. And then I'm going to put them on a cooling rack until they're completely cooled down. Okay, they're all done. The yellow food coloring definitely helped to differentiate the lemon and the plain. And they're all done and ready to be packed up in lunches and for the guys to snack on. So if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.